Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here as the recording of this Wednesday, February 5th, 2025.
Nice to see Adam as always wearing an age-appropriate t-shirt.
I am in Quito, Ecuador. Myself and my group are going to be going over to Mindo, M-I-N-Do.
And Mindo was his name. Oh, actually, it's Mindo, but why get that right? Not Mindo, Mindo. You got Quito down, now just Mindo.
This is La Carolina Park, pronounced a little differently than I would say Carolina, but spelled the same. Learned that yesterday from people I was with.
You know, Adam could employ pretty easily a full-time translator just to help him with pronunciations. Just that. You might look into it, Adam. So Adam's going to give us the rundown of the crew that is with him, and it's a fairly large one.
The group today, as it was yesterday, and will be for the next series of days, next few days.
Of course, it's Adam, so we know that he has to give some sort of confusing answer as to how many days he's going to be there with this current group. Can't just be straightforward.
But as of now, it's myself, my aunt, my uncle, my mom, and my aunt and uncle's two friends from church that they have.
So a crew of 6 in total, but that's not all.
So it's our group, and we are with a driver and a guide who are also going to be taking us over to Mindo today as well.
So again, it's Mindo. So Adam, counting his mom, has 7 handlers. 7. Is that enough? That's the question.
There's some officers on horses over there. Yeah, take a look. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 horses, and the officers are on horseback.
All right, Adam's back to pointing out the police. He tends to only do this in the countries that the Woovians are most fearful for his safety in. He's even pointing out the police station. Can post offices be far behind?
Been driving a bit. Oh, look at this car.
Wait, what car? What are we looking at?
Needed to get some fuel. Price of gas here. So diesel. What does that say? Diesel $1.79. Extra $2.71.
Folks, this is why you watch Adam the Woo's channel. He shows you the most interesting parts of world travel.
Diesel's only $1. Diesel must be the fuel of choice around here.
Adam, of course, having absolutely nothing to base that off of, and he takes us on another amazing adventure to check out the gas station itself.
Cafe con leche. Coffee with cream.
You know, the size of the coffee in Ecuador has to be killing Adam. He would normally drink something about 5 times this size.
All right, that was took a lot longer to get over here than I was expecting. For some reason, I was thinking it was going to be like maybe an hour and a half. It's probably about 2.5 hours.
Uh-oh. Karen the Woo is very upset that he's not the captain of this trip. Adam has no clue where they're going, when they're going. I love it. And, of course, Adam once again mispronounces the name because, of course, he does.
Clouds up there. Gonna do a variety of things here in this town. Really cool looking town. Hopefully get to go walk around.
Adam just along for the ride. How's he going to do 2 weeks of this?
We're going to start off with some butterflies and some hummingbirds. And I'm really hoping to maybe see some toucans.
Uh-oh. Adam's track record with seeing toucans is not too good.
Going in. Oh, wow. Okay.
Already Adam is having to provide commentary that makes no sense. Next we'll hear, I'm loving it.
Oh my gosh, they're so colorful.
Hey, help a Woo out. Where's the ant pavilion?
Collection stuff.
So Adam, of course, has no clue what he's seeing. Can't read the signs, unfortunately. So it's just silence that is occasionally broken up by...
Oh, this is cool. What is this, like little pieces of bananas?
See, folks, would you have known that that was cut up pieces of banana if Woo had not told you? Oh, you would? Yeah, you probably would.
Just flew by my head.
Just flew over my head.
Adam is loving it. He feels like he just hit content gold with that one. And now we get to see the elusive uncle, possible cult leader. And he looks to be filming as well. Could there be a rival vlog going on here?
Places, I think this is the most amount of butterflies I've ever seen in a small space. This is great.
You know, many times Adam must have went to the guide and been like, this is cool, but I'm ready to press on. No, you'll stay here. Adam has never looked more like Simple Jack in his life. He looks like a man who's been let out of the home for the day.
I like the birds of paradise flowers right there too.
These guys?
That's a bird of paradise, yeah, right?
This one? No. Well, yeah, that could be. These up here hanging down, those are hanging lobster claw haliconias. And they also grow vertically, and they're just plain old lobster claw.
Now listen, Uncle Woo. You take about 5 steps back. Do not take any of Adam's spotlight. You simply nod and agree. Oh, for Pete's sake, are we still working with butterflies? Let's get this apple dumpling gang on the road.
Hi, dog.
Adam's not had a good track record when it comes to international animals. They've wanted no part of Woo.
But then there's a lot of bears around here and pumas. Like I was asking the guide. Obviously this means stop. This is a really cool town. Mindo.
Nice. You get a double applause, Adam. This one from me because you finally got the name of the town right. I'm assuming he asked the guide, so on his 4th try, he got the name of the town right. He's already going to such a cool town, and earlier it was great, and oh, so cool. That's when you know Adam is having a very boring time, when he tells you how amazing it is.
Ludos Amigos. That was the precursor, the theater release version before Three Caballeros. It was kind of the movie that morphed into Three Caballeros, if you will.
Oh, there's so much more that Adam could say about something, such interesting facts. So, Saludos Amigos, greetings, friends. It was government, U.S. government funded positive propaganda. There were close ties with Latin America and South America by the Nazis. And America did not have those close ties. We wanted to establish it, and as part of selling what makes America and what makes Americana great, the government, in conjunction with Disney, produced a series of these films. It was a big hit. It was a big hit in making Disney popular in Latin and South America. So much more to this than what he said. But he has told us in the walk and talk, don't expect to get any information from my videos. So, mission accomplished.
I really want to see a toucan somewhere, not just on a mural.
So I cut out a lot of the pointing and filming at statues and murals, and now they're in a local church. And of course, the most important thing to point out about the local church is the insect that you happen to find inside. I know they appreciate that.
Dogs everywhere.
Hey, buddy.
It's like Tammy.
And finally, Adam has done it. He finds a friendly dog, and his mom bravely defends him against the dog getting his shorts dirty. You know, dogs do start to like Adam as the trip goes on, and he continues to alternate between his 2 pair of underwear and begins to smell of lunch meat.
I'm now at Hummingbird Place. You're really in the jungle.
Lots of silence from Adam. You can tell he really has no clue where they're going from one moment to the next. Lots of pretty views, and Adam understandably is getting a little nervous, especially when some of the areas that he's traversing start to shake But the guide assures him he's solid.
What a view up here.
Hey Adam, this is JD Truckerman 77. I just want you to know I love your videos, and I especially love when you show yourself and you say, "That's a great view," because me and the little old lady, we's like, it's a great view. That's true, Adam. Adam's so close to showing Uncle Woo on camera. This was probably a warning to his uncle to not get so close to Adam's shots. They're here for him, sir, not you. Adam also hits us with the most adventurous feet Pete yet.
You ready? You ready? You ready to do that zip line?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You gonna do it? You game?
What do you think?
There was a great comment that Adam is constantly talking to himself because he has no inner monologue. It just goes out. And I feel like that was an indication of that right there. Him choreographing, going back down. Yeah, that was to himself. That wasn't to the audience. The panicked look of the vlogger who thinks that he's damaged his camera.
Sure do. That's a bird on a wire. Remember that Mel Gibson movie?
Ah, yes, of course. 80s movie reference. And no one did remember Adam. No one did. And of course we get it. They're at the hummingbird tour to feed hummingbirds, and that's what they do. So I've cut out a large selection of this footage. Nothing inherently wrong with it. Adam feeding hummingbirds, Mama Woo feeding hummingbirds, but, you know, like the butterflies, how much of this do we need to see? Adam likes giving us more of the looks for the Woovians, and we see the uncle front and center.
I feel like this would be a good place to get the hummingbird Ecuador magnet.
I think that's a safe bet, Adam. I think you'd have a hard time finding a better place than there.
Still gotta see a toucan. I got my magnet here. Says Mindo on it.
Oh, for crying out loud, Adam, you had just got it right. Mindo. Ah. And of course, this reminds him of the movie Frozen, because everything has to go back to Disney.
There's a little speed hump right down here. You can't really see it. Maybe it doesn't show up on camera. There's a little speed hump with the road kind of emulates up.
The road emulates up? What? Estúpida Americana.
I'm taking a little break for lunch, but I wasn't that hungry, so I'm going to just take this time to walk around on my own for the next hour.
I think that's a smart move on Adam's behalf, because the Ecuador trip thus far has been a disaster. I think he realized these guided tours where he has no clue where they're going, how long they're going to be there, how long it's going to take to get there. This is spelling a disaster in the views. So he's hoping he can make something out of what has been nothing thus far in this video.
A little artwork here painted on the walls as well. Double, or what's that say? Double via.
This man is fearless. Even in another language, he won't cease to read the signs.
Feels good to get some steps in walking around.
So Adam's doing a lot of just aimless wandering, and he's assuming that there will be something that he'll be able to point out in a comedic way and his audience will laugh. He's not having a lot of luck.
Look at this. This used to be a pizza place, or maybe it still is.
But then he sees something even better.
Oh, look at this. Side of this.
Nope, nothing came to him.
I don't know if that's still an active pizza place or not.
See, most people would have deleted that meaningless footage, but not Adam. For Woovians, why, that's gold.
Beautiful. Little walking path. I realized I got closer. It's all barbed wired up, so can't go past it. There's a little bamboo bridge.
Yep, leave the locals alone, Adam. They don't want to have to do a woo rescue today.
There's the police department there.
See, it's all good, Woovians. Calm yourselves. Even though he's in a country around brown people, and I know that makes you all very nervous, the police are everywhere. He's got 7 people watching his back. He's okay.
You're waiting for a doggy. There's a little chair. It's like a hammock chair. Shirts up here. All properly adorned with the hummingbirds. Musical instruments. Check it out. There's Mickey.
So many Disney callbacks. Next thing you know, there'll be something about Abbey Road.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. I was just at Abbey Road and now I'm here with all the different Ecuadorian animals crossing their own Abbey Road. That's so cool.
Yeah, so cool, Adam. And we got the weird Adam laugh, but he's modified it a little bit, trying to make it a little less creepy. It was so interesting. 8 people in this group, and you would forget that most of the time because Adam wants to portray this as it's just him. It's just him out and about.
Went to a place. So where's the best place to see toucans? I go, 4 a.m., not 4 p.m. Not sure if that's true, but I guess you got to go on a mission to find toucans 2 or 3 hours before the sun comes up. Now we're gonna do. I guess I don't think toucans are gonna work out. I had the worst luck with toucans. We're gonna go to this place called Yumbo's Chocolate. Yumbo's Chocolate. Right there. You know what? This almost looks like the same exterior casing.
Okay, Adam is struggling. He is having a hard time saying anything funny, trying to make anything of the places that he's going. So he's now going to rapid fire 80s movie references. What does he think this casing, as he put it, looks like? Because it doesn't look like it.
A flux capacitor, right?
Oh, yes, Adam, you are so right. It does look like one of them flux capacitors. You're so funny. I love your creative mind, Adam. So creative.
Think. What's your opinion on the toucans at 4 a.m.? Is it 4 a.m. or 4 p.m.? What's the best time to see toucans? Are you too busy looking at the ground? That little touristy guide place said the tour starts at 6 a.m. tomorrow to 9 a.m., so we're not going to do it. Not 4 p.m. Okay, so no toucans.
So no toucans again for Adam. He's mentioned it 5 times in this video. Will he mention it again? That remains to be seen.
That is our national cacao, okay? For us, it's pretty important to use this type of cacao because it has better flavor and better smell when we are making chocolate. National cacao, the yellow one, aromatic. Better taste, better smell.
So again, very interesting. If it's a home movie and you were watching it, I guess Adam will in his old age. I like the look on his face here because he was like, what am I putting in my mouth? Whoa, yeah, that's great.
That is pretty good.
So the rest of it is just lots and lots of Adam on a tour, which of course that's what he's on. It makes perfect sense.
Yes, and the fruit and the cacao tea, we're going to use it to clean our palate. Okay?
Disappears.
60% with coffee. Lower the percentage, the sweeter it is.
Okay.
A pretty good tour. A lot of little samples, little small samples of each of the different percentages.
Yeah, small samples. Small samples. Remember, this is no proclamations, but Adam is foregoing eating. He skipped lunch. Small samples. Small samples. Small samples.
Not our whole group did the entire tour, but 4 of us did. But then there was 2 other people on the tour, and I was the only one that decided not to have my face covered in chocolate.
And that will do it. The rip-roaring adventures of day 2.5, or I guess we'll say day 2, has come to an end. Yeah, it is what it is.